taken this route, right? In terms of sacrificing 2.5. Were you surprised? Just I don't know how to phrase this any better, but that he had the balls to do something like that.
Very few would, we admire that decision for him, because we know he's got a family, he's got his houses, he's got bills, and he never showed any sign of need or urgency. 2.5 years, without getting his boxing income. It's gonna, damn it not only hurts him, it hurts us too, because he wasn't fighting, so it hurts everybody. But yeah, you need balls. Mikey could have handled this earlier if he would just gave Bob Arum what they wanted to settle. But Mike's like, nah, why am I gonna give them money when I know I'm a free agent? It took 2.5 years, but he proved to be right.
Yeah.
He proved to be right.
We've kind of seen this go both ways, right? Where I think for Floyd it kind of worked out, for example. Roy Jones I think could have been a bigger guy.
De La Hoya, Cotto, look, it's fighters do need a promoter. I'm signing a lot of fighters right now, and I can't do it myself. I need a promoter. I do need a promoter, and when I start with a promoter, I'm also one of those that, like same thing with Mikey. I wanted him to finish, to continue with Top Rank. He wasn't happy, so I got to support him. But I wanted to. Same thing with all my other fighters. We had to finish up, and that's the way I am. But the Mayweathers, the Cottos, now Mikey, we see that it does benefit them. They do their own promotion, or they do their own. They don't need that. They just create a team of good people that they trust around them, and they make all the money. Cotto, every time Cotto fights, he makes all the money for himself. He makes more than his opponents. Mayweather, we hear where the purses are. I don't think Mayweather would be making that kind of money if he was signed to any promoter. De La Hoya made a lot of money when he went on his own. So it's just logic, but you do have to be that superstar. You have to be a superstar to be able to do that. You can't be just a 10-round fighter and decide I want to be on my own. There's no way you could do it. You need that the promoters. You do need them.
Yeah. Do you see him teaming up with somebody at some point?
Mikey, there's a lot of interest, especially from Floyd. He's been to our gym and he tells us that he's very interested. But Mikey wants to make sure he does the right decision, and if he does, whichever promoter it is, Davila just gave us that opportunity, and he's the one promoting this fight next week, and we are very grateful, that they allowed us in there. So we don't know where Mikey's gonna end up, but if he does, it'll be more like a co-promotion, because Mikey does need a team also. Mikey, we can't just hire everybody in the family when we have no idea how to promote. So my dad, myself, Mike, we talked about, if it's Mayweather or if it's DeBell or even Schaefer, who's new at this, who might come back, we got to work something out with one promoter, because I don't want to be just jumping. Okay, if we're in Southern California, we got to use this guy. If we're in Texas, we got to use this guy. If we're in New York, we got to use this guy. I want to make sure Mikey just sticks with one, and it's more like a co-promotion. So Mikey's name is out there. Mikey's the main promoter. That's what we want to do.
I think I'm good. Okay. You guys have anything?
Robert, how important is this fight? I feel like it's getting built up so much, the return of Mikey Garcia. How important is it for you guys to look good in this fight, and how you think you'll be judged?
Well, for us, it's very important. We need to, Mikey, after 2.5 years, we know that the boxing people, the boxing experts are going to know that if for some reason we do see a little bit of rust, well, it's 2.5 years. That's what everybody expects. And we wouldn't be surprised if he does show a little bit of ring rust. It'll take 2 or 3 fights before we could see the full Mikey back. But it also wouldn't surprise me if Mikey just looks sensational in this fight, because Mikey's been in the gym, he's been sparring all of our young fighters. He's helped everybody. Since he's been off, he even helped Maidana prepare for Mayweather. He's helped Mike Perez, Tanahara, Navarro, Saul Rodriguez. He helps everybody. And he's keeping sharp. He's been in the gym. So I don't think we'll see much of a run. We might see a little bit, but it's normal. I think my most concern is the fans, the following, see how many views we get. That's more my worry, because we hear from some people. People don't even remember Mikey. People have no idea who Mikey is anymore. But then we see a few hundred people show up for a workout. So you know what I mean? I just that's my only concern. Let's see how his ratings are. Let's just hope that they're good, and that way, we could bring him back as soon as possible, and that way Showtime will be happy, DeBella will be happy, Hal Heyman will be happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what we need. That's my concern. It's not about his performance. I know he'll perform well. It's more about how people tune in, into Showtime and see the fight. That's kind of what it's a little bit more concerning, because we do hear, everywhere I go, where's Mikey? Where's Mikey? Where's Maidana? Those are the only two people they ask for. Mikey, Maidana. So for me, I think everybody's going to be watching. But then for other people, nobody knows who Mikey is anymore. So
some people said he became more popular while he was out of the ring.
I think so too. But I guess Saturday we'll find out. When we know how many people tuned into Showtime. That's the only thing that kind of has me thinking, hoping that if we do good.